Secretary of Agriculture for Consumer Protection. And this is my first meeting, so bear with me as I work through this process and get to know all of you and everything that you do. On behalf of Acting Secretary Russell Redding, he is on his way to Erie this morning. Acting Secretary Redding is very busy, very involved, a wonderful man, a wonderful individual, and we are going through a transition here at Ag, but it's a seamless transition from its very beginning to the point where I served as a county commissioner and was able to substantially increase the funding for farmland preservation in my county of York. So,
I'm Doug Wolfgang, the Director of Farmland Preservation.
Jason Fitzpatrick, the Bureau of Farmland Preservation.
I'm April Orwig. I'm in Deputy Kilgore's office. You may recognize my name. I was with Secretary Wolf. When he left, I asked to move with Deputy Kilgore and also assist farmland.
My name is Dennis Satnick. I have the one seat that was allocated to the Pennsylvania Builders Association, and I'm probably on the fourth side.
glad to have you.
Sheila Miller, Brooks County's Agricultural Coordinator.
James Capucci, farmer, Wyoming County.
Ed LeClaire, Pennsylvania Department of Community and Economic Development. I'm here for Acting Secretary of Community Liaison.
Diane Hain, Executive Director of the House Agriculture and Rural Affairs Committee, here on behalf of Representative Hanna.
Oh, good. Good morning.
Steve Tagline, representing Secretary John Hanger at DEP.
Larry Kale, a farmer, Berks County.
I'm Ray Diebold. I'm a farmer from Blair County. And
Jo Ellen Litz. I'm a commissioner from Lebanon County and represent the County Commissioners Association of Pennsylvania.
Nancy Nichols. I represent the farming community from Washington County.
Kenny Grimes from Berks County.
Maggie Ann Shu, I'm with the Bureau of Farmland Preservation.
I'm Stephanie Zimmerman. I'm also with the Bureau of Farmland Preservation.
Thank you all for being here. Thank you for the introductions. And the other Doug Wolfgang.
Just to frame where we are right now with the financial situation related to the budget, the program currently does have spending authority. The farmland preservation line is a special fund that was given executive authorization, and the comptroller assures us that we have the authority necessary to approve today's expenditures. And as a matter of fact, the Treasury has begun cutting checks for the farms that were approved back in June, contingent upon increased spending authority in the new fiscal year. If you remember, back in June, we had to approve farms with that contingency. So the bottom line for us today is we're good to approve the farms. We have the funds, and it's a big step forward for us this fiscal year. So with that, we'll need a motion for the financial.
Approved. Last one is Dauphin.
Dauphin County is amending its rural enterprise criteria to include home occupations, also to further define what activities are permitted in existing buildings and limiting the floor space used of those buildings used for rural enterprise to 50% of the building. Now, the language also puts a square foot limit on buildings that are constructed for direct sale of ag-related products at 3,000 square feet. And finally, they are looking to apply a 10% impervious coverage limit for all buildings in the program, and there are several counties that have that impervious limit. The federal program for participants in the federal program through USDA are required to have an impervious limit as well. So we've reviewed this request and asked for your approval.
Is there a motion to approve the Dauphin changes? Motion by Nancy. Is there a second? Second by Jim. Any discussion? If not, all those please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay.
The Commonwealth now, for whatever reason, they want these farms to be held by the Commonwealth. They're currently purchased as county-only farms, and they want to make them part of the Act 43 program, is my assumption.
These already actually are in Act 43, just reassigning the ownership of the easement.
From the county to the state, to the Commonwealth.
Are they preserved already?
Yes, they are already included in our totals, so these don't count towards additional.
What are the advantages or disadvantages of the state holding an easement versus the county?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Very good question.
You know, we, as the Commonwealth, would help the county enforce the terms of the deed of easement if necessary, if it was held by the county alone. I'm not clear that we've done assignments, and they've typically been in Lancaster County, and again, Lancaster County isn't here. But what the incentive is, I really don't know of doing an assignment over just doing it as a county only, because at the end of the day, they have X number of dollars in their fund, whether they spend it on this farm or whether they spend it on another farm.
Are there enforcement problems on this farm that are known?
Not that we know of.
Are there farms that this has been done for?
Yes, we have 4 others from Lancaster that were exactly like this from 2001